My guest today is Roman Cyganov. Roman is the founder and CEO at Antix, a company pushing the boundaries of Web3, AI, and gaming technologies. We'll learn all about this today. Welcome to the show, Roman.
Yeah. Hey, Andy. I'm really pleasure to meet with you and to speak about really huge narrative at this moment, because AI agents at this moment like one of the biggest narrative on the markets. And this is what we are developing the last couple of years. And I would like to put some interesting stuff for this podcast and to bring some insights and different stuff from my side, to be clear and transparency for our audience today.
Awesome. Well, look, that sounds fantastic, Roman. I can't wait. Just before we do that, it would be cool if you could introduce yourself, please. We'd just love to hear a little bit of your background, I suppose. What have you been doing in the lead up to founding Antix?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for make a question. So I'm serial entrepreneur with private exit from my previous company. Before that, with my previous company, we did one of the episodes for Love, Death and Robots, which is included for the first season on Netflix. And then we are developed one of the franchises also for the markets. So right now I'm developing a new company called this Antix, where we are at this moment. And Antix was being established based on big contracts together with HBO, Warner Brothers, and Tencent company, where we are developed one of the biggest part of franchises included Game of Thrones, PUBG, FIFA, etc. Like this is like really AAA titles, included games and TV shows for global markets. And I have a co-founder. This is Marina. Marina, she is my co-founder on the project, and Marina runs Walt Disney in CIS region for 13 years. And right now we are moving our company together. So I'm founder and CEO. Marina is co-founder and president of the company. And we was being nominated for top 10 global talents with our Digital Humans platform, which was being displayed in Times Square in New York and in Tokyo, in Beijing in China on the big corner screen on the square, which was being interactive with the crowds and communicated with the crowds like artificial intelligence to speak about something and to communicate properly with the people, which was being insane. So we have more in our pockets, and it easily to check out in our websites and our social media activities, because we did huge for AAA games and interactive content and AI as well.
Yeah, wow, there's a lot going on there, Roman. So I think we need to just back up a step and explain a little bit more about as to, what you're actually doing, what Antix is, what you guys are doing. You mentioned some pretty heavyweight IP titles, AAA games, Game of Thrones, HBO, Warner Brothers, Porsche. I know these guys are your clients. So let's understand what it is you actually do for these people. I guess, the kind of top level, you're building hyper-realistic AI-powered humans. That's one way.
Which is correct.
But please,
but we are focused.
You please explain it from the top. What are you actually doing for these clients? What do you guys do?
Yeah, so first of all, our company was being established for service providing from the beginning. This is where we are built our reputation for the markets and built our team, cash flow, etc. Where we are bootstrapped all this time. I was invest my own money from previous exits to organize a new one. And based on this money, we are just developed our own technology for the markets. So what was being already done for these clients, for HBO, etc. We did cinematics, we did the part of open worlds, characters, narrative design for these big titles from the beginning, where we was been included like one of the subcontractor for huge developments of this title. specifically to build a team, reputation, etc., and to moving forward with our main track to execute our platform for the markets. This is what we are developing at this moment, which is called it's like Hollow within your pockets, where you can to develop any type of content based on your digital twin or with some imagined character, specifically for social media activities or for your businesses to implement it with artificial intelligence like AI agents. But we have an umbrella brands, which includes our main company entity based in Delaware in America. And we have a main brand which brand is developing AAA games to the markets. And right now we have one of the game where we are the main developer for the global markets, which is include AAA, let's say, budgets and the team expertise. And the separate track is AI digital humans platform. What we are developing specifically for Web3 area at this moment, and trying to build a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3, because our previous expertise was being from Web 2 specifically, where we built a lot, and right now we're on transit period to the Web 3. So this is not like simple task for our sites, because Web 3 specifically focus more for make more money, and less of these people care about the products, which is actually true from feedback from our partners. But we totally believe Web3 community is more innovative and is easily to attract the people from innovative perspective and innovative markets to the new era of the content creation, which is totally great. This is what we are building at this moment with influencers and with a huge marketing agency and PR activities for the markets at this moment.
Yeah, got it. Thank you, Roman. It's exciting. So tell me then, so when you guys create these, you can call them different things, like a hyper-realistic digital twin or a realistic human or a digital avatar, there's different names for them. And I guess you can kind of create one for a person, like you could you could create a twin of an influencer. I can imagine the use case there, or you can create like a gaming avatar that people can use in the metaverse or different games or whatever you like. So maybe just expand it a little bit. Tell me more about the use cases for these at the moment and the kind of inquiries that you get, the kind of work that you're doing just at the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure. So first of all, we are focused on hyper realistic quality of the digital humans. And we are trying to avoid the spelling like avatars, because this is not our narrative. Avatars, for our reason, is more for cartoonish style. We are focused more for hyper-realistic or photorealistic style, which is like totally looks like you, and nobody should recognize this is not you. This is like your digital twin. And in this case, you should use it for your social media activities, for the stories, for the posts, and for the real-time communication with the people, let's say for the podcasts as well, in real time, where we are grabbing your voice and grabbing your face expressions to realize these expressions to the video or to real-time, let's say, content, any type of content. But what is the differentiation between us and others competitors? Our technology also focus on 3D integration. This is most of for the game or for interactive content for the VR glasses, ER glasses, XR glasses, etc. And for the marketplaces and any type of content in social media, but in 3D. This is not only about the lip sync and fashion expressions, but also about your body movements, your body language, etc. But what is the most important? Right now, we're focused on entertainments, which is true, because for the investors, we would like to be more transparency and more, like, let's say, aligned with our vision. And this is why we're putting our laser focus for execution, which is entertainment at this moment. But on the global, we have a vision to make it wins not only for your visual stuff, but also for your bones, for your mental health, for your DNA and other stuff. To have a prediction how is going on with your let's say, health, with your potential problem in the future, to integrate your identity for the government sector, to be more useful with the governments, with the business, and with your personal life, which is totally secure because we care about security, secure and this is why we're moving to the blockchain, to have an identity based on blockchain. Like, we're creating specific content, and this is like not fake. This is based on your identity, and you can easily to check it out in the blockchain, and anybody should check out it easily. So this is why we're making this transaction between Web 2 to the Web 3, to be more transparency and to avoid the fakes news and fakes anything with our technology. And we're building, in general, the marketplace. The marketplace will be includes like different items for buying, for your hairstyle, outfit collections, accessories, voices, animation stuff, to produce specific content, what you need for yourself or for your business. Yeah, this is stuff for in general.
Yeah. Okay. Well, man, you guys, there's a lot that you're working on here, Broman. So
Yeah.
when you're talking about tying a digital entity, the identity to a blockchain, and you mentioned things like health records. So obviously, a person's health records, very private data that you want to be completely protected and confidential. And look, blockchain is perhaps a very effective way of keeping that data private and confidential. So is the idea that you would have this, your digital identity and whatever records you want tied to it, protected by blockchain, and then so if you switch health providers or you go to a new hospital or something happens, then people need to access that data. Presumably you would have the login or be protected by some kind of private key, but you would have a simple login so that people can update that data, and then it is completely secure and protected again. Is that the idea?
Yeah, definitely. And one of the important part is we are not uncover the details regarding of each personality. We are covered, and only concrete specific institutes will have an access for this data. And the person should make an access for these institutes to use those data for some stuff. Only one reason. But for the open stuff, doesn't work. Like, we will provide it only for the specific institutes, these details and data.
Got it. Look, it's amazing that you're talking about all these people creating, their digital twin for use on social media. And I can see that as very much an early and much highly in demand use case. You see, digital influencers all over Instagram at the moment, don't you? So, like, how fast do you see this trend moving with people like yourself able to provide this service to people? Like, how soon is it before you'll be watching like a video podcast and you won't actually know whether it's an AI you're watching or a real person?
Yeah. So this is actually a really great question, because the main idea was been developed by 2013 from myself, but technology was been not ready yet for execute this stuff. And this is the date when we will started to develop this stuff, to be honest. And the first we did it for VFX industry, for the films, for the TV shows, and for the games. And right now technology is ready to execute it to the global markets. So the main problem is, in this area, we have a lot of uncanny valley stuff. Let's say, because our brain works like if you are seeing something looks like a human, but you can see some differentiation between standard movement of or expressions from the real person. Your brain just recognizes this is something wrong with this person. And this is like evil in details in this case. Sometimes for some, your scary movements of the eyeballs or with your, let's say, smile, etc. And all of this stuff is really important to produce quality and good quality for final digital humans. This is where we broke a lot of pants to produce exist quality. And spend a lot of money, to be honest, to be fit with not to be fit, but avoid the stuff with Uncanny Valley. But everything's already done. Thank you for artificial intelligence for that. This is really big help for us, for us and for our artists to produce the technology and other stuff. And at this moment, technology is ready to avoid this Uncanny Valley, which is really, really, really important, was being from the beginning.
Just for people that don't know, just quickly explain the Uncanny Valley, because that's a fascinating idea in itself, and yeah, we're just starting to move beyond that, aren't we?
Yeah, Uncanny Valley. This is like where you look at the person, and the person looks like a human, but your feeling about this human looks like this is not real, or something wrong with these people. Maybe he has some mental issues, or maybe this is not a real people. This is based on our reptile brain, which is older than our like main brain, like a humanity. And this is like a feedback which we can't avoid in any case. And this is where we have a fight to build something trustable and to build something without Uncanny Valley, to looks like a real human, not like Uncanny Valley human. To simplify this feeling, if our audience will look at some robots which trying to make a reference to real person for the expressions and feeling something bad from them, this is actually Uncanny Valley. This is why actually Uncanny Valley as well.
Very well said. Thank you, Roman. You talked about a marketplace where people can, I guess, buy, like new hairstyles, that probably like fashion accessories, all sorts of things. How does this work? Is there going to be presumably some kind of token economy? Is this also blockchain based?
Yeah, definitely. We already did a white paper, utilities and features for our marketplace, included our token calculation. So right now we have a pre-sale stage of our token, which is 5 at this moment. And the marketplace includes the different stuff for buying, for purchases, included hairstyles, costs. If you're sending us a data, source data based on your, let's say, videos, photos, etc., we are calculating this data based on our servers to produce a content. But on this data, in this case, you have some special outfit and special hairstyle, right? And based on our technology, we're changing it when you are buying some new items. Let's say new color of your identity or new color of your outfit. Let's say all of this stuff, put it to your control panel for one of payments, for one of sell, and you should use it for produce any type of content to mix different purchases together and to produce a different content with different angles, with different movements, etc., to diversify your stuff for social media, because it's really weird if you are producing some content with the same, let's say, stuff, with the same color, with the same vibe, etc. This is why we are diversifying all of these materials for our customers. And what are the important points? We have a subscription model based on fiat plus crypto token, our token, because we are connected together different pieces and different markets, Web 2 and Web 3. Web 2 and most of them focus for using of the products to execute the final results from these products. And Web 3 community focus most of make more money, make more X from some stuff. And this is why we are trying to figure it out, not so simple stuff to align two different, let's say, visionary and situation on the markets.
Got it. Thank you, Roman. I like how on the website, on your website, and listeners, the website is simply antix.in. Link is in the show notes, but yeah, antix.in. But one good way that you have of kind of explaining or understanding this idea of digital humans, quite simple, like the way you describe digital humans for Web 2, Roman, is, you know, as kind of like, you know, a customer service or in healthcare or marketing, something like that. So you're going to be dealing with, you know, at the moment, a customer service chatbot, but that will upgrade very quickly, and they already exist, you know, customer service digital humans, and you can imagine that in all kinds of, you know, high-end retail type experiences as well. Whereas when you talk about Web3, you talk about digital humans from like, and again, in this kind of customer support mode, but it could be like a DeFi advisor to help you with your DeFi activity, or, you know, community engagement in some kind of Web3 community Discord or something like that, or even, you know, support for like on a crypto exchange. Again, you can see that would be a big use case. I thought those were quite clever delineations of how these could work, Roman.
Oh, definitely. So first of all, we would like to bring our liquidity from Web 2 market to the Web 3 to hold our token and to increase our valuation for the company and for the token specifically. We already finalized several really huge partnerships in MENA region, which include one of the royal family from Abu Dhabi. And also we are the part of RAGDAO, which is one of the biggest region for regularity and licensing, where we are part of it. And definitely right now we're implementing our technology to the government sector for the customer support systems, to the real estate, to the doctors, to the mental health, etc., where we would like to, like, let's say, redirect our income to our token and to help for all of our investors make more money together. This is the first. And second, to build like more than unicorn company who will be handle the stuff with AI agent narrative, which is really high at this moment, really high. We are producing a lot of marketing, PR, because this like a main narrative should be in next couple of years. This is what already was being, let's say, 100 years ago, when factories was being realized for the markets, right? Yeah. Anybody was scared about, because a lot of people was crushed those jobs, right? But this is what's happening right now with the digital copy, digital twins, and we are pushing this narrative. But in the meantime, the people will have more free time to think and to realize those skills for the markets which is changes at this moment. This is not something scary, to be honest. This is like the part of development of humanity, which is true. And we should only accept this environment at this moment. That's it. No, nothing is scary.
Yeah, well, look, I'm with you, Roman. I agree with that, but I'd be surprised if that was the general reaction. I think, people still aren't, the average person isn't yet aware of just how quickly the world is changing. And one day they're going to notice that suddenly the world is changing faster than they're prepared for. And there'll be some significant pushback against technology, AI, and so on, just like you were talking about before. This is the cycle that's happened in the past. But yeah, we'll get through that. And I think just the benefits to humanity, or whatever humanity turns into next, are too strong not to embrace technological change, right?
Definitely, yeah.
All right. Look, as we start to finish up this part of the podcast, Roman, just tell people all about the website, what is on the website, the kind of different clients or target markets that you are hoping to hit, the kinds of people that can utilize your services, everything from individual social media influencers to, AAA game developers, Hollywood film studios. Tell people the different use cases and where they should go to learn all about it and look at some of your case studies and so on.
Yeah, thank you for the question. First of all, we are opening our accelerator for the games, and for the AI technology. And if someone would like to make some startups or companies, we would like to help with that. To invest some money, to help with production, to establish a company, to help with a license and a device. We're open for that. Because our big vision is to prepare a big platform where a lot of people should be involved into this process. I mean to say, people like companies. But on the meantime, right now we're building really innovative community who have a visionary for the next couple of years and totally understand what is going on with AI agents and AI digital humans. Because this is a main narrative what we are building for. And the people who are with us at this moment also is so innovative. And if you are feeling you're on the same shape, just coming to our website or our social medias to be aligned and to make this historical movement together, because we are focused on it. We know how to execute this stuff. We have a lot of really big partners who have and has a lot of expertise in the global markets, and we are pushing this stuff at this moment. So if we are feeling, and I'm target on the community who will be watching this podcast, if you are feeling you have a visionary and you are totally aligned with this visionary stuff, just come in and we will make a history together with your support.
Awesome. Yes, thank you, Roman. And the website again, folks, like I said, it's in the show notes, but antix.in. Roman, it's time to finish off the show. And we do that, of course, by running you through the very famous Crypto Conversation Hot Take Round. Are you up for it?
Yeah, thank you so much, Andy. It was a pleasure to speak with you.
All right. Do you want to, I'd like to do a hot take round at the end. I'm just going to ask you some quick fire questions. You up for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So yeah, just want you to give me your hot take style answers to the following questions, Roman. Here is question 1 for you. Bit of a funny one, but let's see what you have to say. Question is, Roman, where would you say that you sit on the Bitcoin maximalist to multi-chain opportunist spectrum?
It will be great if you should explain it in different way.
Yeah.
To understand me. Yeah.
Of course. All I mean really is, are you a Bitcoin guy or are you everything else? Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, everything else,
Good Do you know I'm in between
Yeah.
of this trick because my brain just working like diversify the risks and to take more risks because I'm an entrepreneur and investor. This is why I'm thinking for the both sides.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. I think that's the sensible approach. Yeah, all things can be true. All right, Roman, what would you say is your firmest conviction crypto opinion? Like, what opinion do you have in crypto that you believe is true?
So first of all, I think the main narrative for the crypto and blockchain is right now quite complicated because a lot of enthusiasts involved into the process, but it should be more institutional because blockchain, this is something interesting to let's say again to avoid some fakes and to have more control with some technology or financials. This is why it should be 100% implemented to any type of government sector and for any type of projects to control it and to execute it properly. This should be the big piece of the future, 100%.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Well, look, Bill Gates famously said that we tend to overestimate what we can achieve in 2 years and underestimate what we can achieve in 10 years. 10 years is a long time in technology. But yeah, like AI, digital humans, Web3. Roman, what does it all look like in 10 years' time?
So the first scary stuff and most important stuff is AGI. And this is like a biggest technological impact for the humanity. And what I'm thinking about, maybe our humanity is done. We are ready to moving forward for next generation, but with let's say cyber generation. But right now, if you saw this news, Japan already legalized several stuff with DNA and with cyborg implementation of the human to the cyber stuff or to the DNA stuff to mix together human DNA plus animal DNA. And this is our future where we will play with DNA stuff plus AGI for the next 10 years, which will be increase our impact for the world. But on the meantime, we never was been the same where we are at this moment, which is also scary because we are missing our world, but we are preparing ourselves for the new world.
Yeah, that is very nicely said. Thank you, Roman. And it brings us nicely, really, to the final question, which is, what is your favorite science fiction book, film, or TV show?
Do you know, I really like
Mhm.
Interstellar from Nolan. I told you why, because I am so fan of science for the space and for the other stuff, for the uh, bionic, for the DNA stuff, to analyze how it works. Also for the quantum, how it works with the quantum worlds. Because a lot of answers I already find out for myself in this area and how our universe is working at this moment. Because like this is something really huge and insane. And Interstellar just have a good questions for us, like for the viewers, in basic. Of course, this is an entertainment, right? But looks really, really fantastic, which I really like.
Yeah, wonderful. Interstellar, an absolute classic by Christopher Nolan. Wonderful piece of cinema. Over 3 hours long. Have to see it on the big screen, probably IMAX, but incredible selection. Thank you, Roman. All right,
Yeah.
hey, let's close it out. Take us out just by telling people again where they can go to learn all about what you guys are doing with digital humans at Antix. And like, please share your Twitter, X profiles, wherever else you like to hang out online. Go for gold. Thank you, Roman.
Yeah, thank you so much, Andy. So easy to find out Antix on antix.in. in any social medias, in X, in Telegram, and Discord. For myself, this is easy for Cyganov Roman. Have the same spelling in everywhere. And on our token Antix.in's website right now, we're opening our pre-sale, which is included right now approximately 300 different investors who is already believed for our execution and narrative, and just be a part of it to execute our new world together.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Roman. All the best, and bye for now.
Thank you, Andy.